Most people know Kobe for its world-famous beef, but this city has so much more to offer. Just 30 minutes from Osaka, Kobe is where mountains meet the sea, where Japan's first bread was baked, and where you can escape the crowds for a calmer side of Kansai. We'll be taking the Ropeway up Mount Rokko for panoramic views over the city, discovering the beautiful Nunobiki waterfalls, and wandering through Katano, a charming hillside district filled with Western-style houses and cozy cafes. And of course, we had to try Kobe beef, a 9-course dinner that turned out to be one of the highlights of our entire Japan trip. Let's jump on the train and begin our day trip to Kobe.
Today guys, we are heading to the land of Kobe beef, but there is more to Kobe than its beef, and that's what we're going to be finding out today. And we're starting here at Osaka Station because we're going to be showing you exactly how to get to Kobe in just 20 minutes. Okay guys, first step, you're going to want your Ikoka card or your IC card because we're going to be heading through this gate over here. You want to come to Mid-Osuji Gate just up here, and we're going to tap through. And we are through, guys. Let's head to the platform.
With car number 1 at the front.
And we have made it to Kobe, guys. That train from Osaka was super fast. It was called the special
rapid train, and it only took us like 20 minutes.
And then you arrive into a station called Sannomiya Station. And we're going to be heading now towards the Rokko Mountain, which is just in this direction, because we're going to be taking a cable car up the mountain to a herb garden. Here we are, guys, herb gardens. Let's make our way up. Konnichiwa. 2 tickets round trip. Yeah, and definitely want to choose that better rate. This one.
2 tickets on the receipt.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu. This way.
Alright guys, we've got our tickets. Now all we have to do is wait in this queue. You can see the cabin is just over there.
And we have our private cabin.
I think we're about to go, Karolina. Woo! Oh, that's so nice. Look at how green it is. The view from up here is incredible, guys. Definitely worth taking this ropeway. You can see all over Kobe out to the sea, and we're heading right to the top of Rokko Mountain. And we have made it to the top, guys. And we've come into kind of European oasis. We've got flowers.
I really like the buildings, like the architecture really reminds me of the Tudor style buildings in the UK.
In the UK, that is right. And then over here, you can see all the cable cars coming into the station, but look at this view. You can see even greenhouses just over there. But the view out, it's very beautiful. We've made it to the Midway station. We made a little bit of a mistake. We should not have taken the round trip. We should have just taken one way, because from the top, it only takes about 20 minutes. And you go through the beautiful herb gardens down to the midway point. And we're gonna be making our way down because there is a very nice waterfall on the way down. So you don't need to be doing a round trip.
A few moments later.
Right guys, we're on our way to Kitano Injinkan, hopefully getting the pronunciation right. Now from the waterfall, it takes 25 minutes to walk there, and we highly recommend when you're coming to Japan, not just here in Kobe, that you have Google Maps to get around. It will make your life so much easier, and we also recommend having an eSIM so you have data to be able to do that. So this area is really interesting because over 100 years ago, foreign traders, diplomats, businessmen would come to live in this area in Kobe, and they would build this Western style of housing, and that's why this entire area has all of this really European style architecture.
Yes, but also what's really interesting is that there's a lot of bakeries, because they would bring their culture here, so you can actually just walk and smell beautiful pastries.
So many bakeries and patisseries in this area to reflect that European atmosphere. Konnichiwa, 2 people? Ah, what is the difference? This is
for the 1 house ticket, and this is for the 2 house ticket.
Should we just do the one? Or basically it's this one here? I think just the one. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Before coming here, we had no idea, but Kobe has a special connection with bread. It was actually the first city in Japan where people started baking it. When the port opened to foreign trade in the 1800s, Western food culture arrived here first, and bakeries became part of Kobe's identity.
I'm so excited. The smell coming from here is just so good. He's baking it fresh.
We found this tiny shop online that everyone seemed to love, so we joined the line to see what made it so special. As soon as the baker brought out a fresh batch, the smell filled the air and everyone gathered around. When we finally got ours, it was still piping hot, incredibly soft and buttery. Simple but absolute perfection. Have you ever landed in a new country and realized that you couldn't even order coffee or ask for directions? That feeling of being stuck and overwhelmed can quickly take the joy out of your travels. That actually happened to me in Japan when I tried ordering my favorite matcha latte and completely blanked. I ended up pointing at the menu, and in that moment, I realized how much I really wanted to speak to people, not just get by. That's exactly why I started using Rosetta Stone, the all-in-one language learning platform that actually gets you ready for real-world conversations. I've been using it to start learning Japanese, and what I love is how different it feels from just memorizing random vocab lists. Rosetta Stone teaches through immersive lessons that connect words with images and real-life situations. It honestly feels like how we picked up language as kids by hearing, seeing, and repeating until it sticks. My favorite feature is True Accent because it listens to your pronunciation and gives you feedback instantly, so you can practice out loud and actually feel confident when speaking. And their lessons are super flexible. They can be as short as 5 minutes, which makes it easy to fit in before heading out for your day or while waiting for the train. The best part? You're not just studying words, you're building the confidence to order food, check into your hotel, or just chat with locals on your travels, because it's such an amazing feeling when people actually understand you. And right now you can get a lifetime subscription over 60% off, which means access to all 25 languages forever with just one payment. So if you're ready to travel smarter and actually connect with people wherever you go, just hit the link in the description, pinned comment, or by scanning the QR code on screen and start your language journey today with Rosetta Stone. You really can't visit Kobe without spending some time by the port. It's such a big part of what makes the city special. We started at the Kobe Port Earthquake Memorial Park, which was really moving to see. It's quiet, but it tells the story of how the city rebuilt itself after the 1995 earthquake. From there, we followed the path along the water into Meriken Park and kept walking towards the Harborland.
For dinner, we went to one of the best Kobe beef restaurants in the city, a small, intimate spot that takes real pride in serving some of the finest beef in Japan. We ordered their Kobe beef course, a reservation-only 9-course set meal priced at 9,900 yen. It includes everything from appetizers to the main teppanyaki steak, all made with A5 Kobe beef, the highest possible grade in Japan, known for its incredible marbling, tenderness, and that buttery texture that literally melts in your mouth. Before the food arrived, we started with our favorite Japanese drink, plum wine. One on the rocks and one with soda. The experience unfolded course by course, each dish beautifully presented. We began with delicate bites like the Kobe beef gem and grilled beef sushi, both rich and packed with flavor. The highlight, of course, was the Kobe beef teppanyaki steak. Before cooking, the chef asked us how we wanted it prepared and turned the whole thing into this spectacular performance.
3, 2, 1.
The steak itself was a rare cut of A5 Kobe beef, perfectly seared on the outside and unbelievably tender on the inside. The chef guided us through how to enjoy the Kobe beef, starting with a simple bite on its own, then with a little salt, and finally pairing it with wasabi or other condiments to bring out the different layers of flavor. To finish, we were served warabi mochi, soft and chewy with a delicate sweetness, alongside matcha ice cream and a warm cup of roasted green tea, the kind of experience that captures the true spirit of Kobe.
If you have one more day in Kobe and really want to experience the true essence of Japan, we highly recommend visiting Arima Onsen, one of the country's oldest and most famous hot spring towns, which is even a part of the 3 great hot springs of Japan. We took a local bus from the city and shortly after arrived at this peaceful mountain resort that felt like a completely different world. Narrow streets, wooden buildings, and steam drifting through the air. It instantly felt like stepping back in time. We chose to visit Arima Onsen Taiko Noyu Spa, and it turned out to be the most authentic onsen experience we've had in Japan so far. After leaving our shoes in the lockers, we picked up our towels and changed into yukata robes, light cotton clothing traditionally worn in hot spring towns to help you relax and fully immerse yourself in the experience. Inside, the baths are separated for men and women, which really lets you unwind and enjoy the moment. Arima is famous for its 2 types of spring water. Kinsen, the golden one rich in iron that warms your body to the core, and Ginsen, the silvery clear water that leaves your skin feeling soft and smooth. Since we've booked the full package on Klook, our visit also included a delicious Kobe beef sukiyaki set lunch, which was absolutely perfect after the onsen. Sukiyaki is a traditional Japanese hot pot where the staff sets everything up for you. A pot filled with vegetables and tofu, gently simmering in a sweet soy-based broth. You can cook your slices of beef at your own pace, and we were advised to dip them into raw egg before eating, and it tasted truly amazing. If you would like to try it yourself, we will leave our Klook link and discount code JKarolinaKlook in the description, because we genuinely loved the whole experience and you could spend the entire day there because there was no time limit. Afterwards, we strolled through the town, and even though it was raining, it felt peaceful and super majestic. And the best surprise, we found a stream of hot spring water flowing right through the pavements where people were sitting and soaking their feet. Of course, I couldn't resist and joined them for a bit, and it was the perfect way to end the day.